Okay. Okay, so I have not been consistent with the schedule, but I have a reason why. Is because, let me try to think. Hold on. For the past couple of days, I've been working on sorting through all my stuff and going minimalist, and I just finished doing that. And after, okay, like tomorrow, starting tomorrow, because it's towards the evening of this day, so I'm just gonna go to bed now. But tomorrow, starting tomorrow, it's gonna be crazy. Like, because I no longer have to focus on trying to go through and sort all my stuff, I can really lock in on other things, start to work on all sorts of different things, and like just kind of really lock in on the schedule. Because so for, I think the first day was the day whenever I made the video, or when I recorded the video, like of me deciding that I'm locking in on this. And then that day is when I started sorting through my room. And then the next day is when I went through the entire schedule. And then for the past 3 days, I haven't been doing the schedule. So I did the schedule the first day. I did the schedule when I made that video of me going through the entire schedule. But then for like 3 days, I haven't been doing any of the schedule. I've just been focusing on trying to go minimalist. But I've done that now, and I'm fully like I've gotten rid of so much of my stuff. But tomorrow I need to get back onto the schedule. But those 3 days, well, no, it's 4 days, because today is also a day. Because I started working, I decided I was going to lock in, started working on going minimalist. Second day, I did the full schedule throughout the entire day. Then the third day, I've just been working on cleaning my room and like sorting through all my stuff and going minimalist. But I didn't do the schedule that day. Then the fourth day, didn't do the schedule that day, but kept going, sorting through all my stuff. The fifth day, same thing. And then today, the same thing. But I finally finished today. I just finished, say maybe an hour ago. But now I just want to go through the entire room and show it. So here is everything. Like literally, this is all my stuff. I sorted through all my stuff. That's why it took me so long, is because I had to go through every single item that I had, and I had a lot of stuff. And I just completely got rid of so much of my stuff. But I'm gonna go through every section. But all of this is my inventory is what I'm gonna call it. And my inventory is basically just everything that I just own, anything that I can just help go towards any sort of business for the million. Anything here can also just help with just looks, just any other small sub goals that I had as well. So what were they? Looks, social skills. I don't know, anything here that can help you with social skills. I don't know. Mental health, and just practicing YouTube, which I have pretty much only one item for that, which would be the tripod over yonder. But here, I'm just gonna go through everything now. This is the first area, kind of, I guess, tech stuff. I don't know. But here's a briefcase thing. Or not a briefcase. It's a weird... It has nothing in it right now. But it comes with this, so you can put a strap on it. I'm just gonna basically use this to hold my laptop in it. So as a laptop case, or if I'm carrying some other stuff out to some place. That's just gonna be kind of my laptop bag. Right here is just a small bag if I'm going out somewhere, going somewhere and I need some stuff, just a small amount of stuff. I can put it in here. Here's a folder thing, and it has papers in it right now. But the papers stuff in it is stuff from the bank, because I got that card fixed finally, and also it's papers of my schedule. So I have the schedule in physical paper form, and it's in there. And then over here, I have a keyboard. It's like a simple keyboard. It's a Raspberry Pi keyboard, Raspberry Pi mouse. And this is the plug that goes to the keyboard. I have two different headphones. So I have I think Skull Candy. Yeah, it's Skull Candy. I have a Skull Candy one, and it has a cord in there in the headphones. I'm not gonna take them out because they're pretty damaged. But I use like, these are way more comfortable than the Beats, but I use the Beats like if I'm walking around, I guess. Then I have the Beats. It's got the same stuff that the Skull Candy has in it. It's got, here, I'm just gonna open this one up. It's just got a charger, headphone thing, and then the Beats. Here, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. Okay, then I have this. It's so I can connect all my stuff to one thing. Yeah, because that's what that thing's for. Here's my Razer keyboard, my Razer mouse, my mouse pad. I have two HDMI cords right here, cables right here. One of them goes to this PlayStation 5 because I have a PlayStation 5. But one of them is just an extra one that I have. Then I have the wall plug for the PlayStation. This is a charging cable for the remote that plugs into the PlayStation. My laptop, laptop charger. These are both the charger. Then that's all this stuff. This is the mat thing that I'm gonna start sleeping on. I'm probably gonna sleep on it tonight. I've slept on this is like one of the only thing on the schedule that I've kind of consistently done throughout the couple of days. I've been sleeping on this mat. So, I don't know, just sleeping on the ground it's kind of interesting. I'm still getting used to it. Here is the weights. I have two 10-pound weights just so I can do like a home workout if I'm not at the gym. Which I'm starting, these are pretty much my starting weights. I'm gonna try to get strong, I guess. Here's all my musical stuff. Here's for the piano, the pedal thing. The wall plug for the piano is a cover for it. A little, I don't even know what that thing's called, but so I can plug in a headphone to the piano. Then I have a ukulele, which has some like extra stuff in here as like the picks and all this stuff. And then all the ukuleles inside there. Then for like the furniture stuff, I have a sofa. I guess a piano is a furniture. I have a trash can thing. I guess that's a furniture as well. I have this, a cork board, which it usually is hanging up on the wall over here, but I have nothing to have it hang up right now. I'm supposed to hang up with that, but I haven't been hanging up with that. But this specific thing, this little metal thing is for it. Then my pillow and blanket. Then to go over all this stuff, well actually first I'm gonna go over here. Here's some boxes. So the only reason I'm keeping these boxes is because like if I ever needed to like sell the stuff like PlayStation 5, I have the box so it's easier to sell it. This for the laptop, easier to sell it, and then these for like the Beats, easier to sell them. Then I have this hat right here because that's just my hat. I don't actually own this. I'm just borrowing this in my room right now because the air quality, because it got really dusty from cleaning my room. Here's two different things to hold like toiletry stuff, which I have a lot of that right here. And then this right here is mine though. It's a water thing. I don't even know what you would call it, but humidifier. I think that's what it is. Then here are all of my shoes, so these are work boots, my kind of dress shoes, tennis shoes, Crocs. These are newer tennis shoes that I have, and these, I really like these color right here, the blue ones. Then these, I just cleaned these. These are my white, I don't know what these are. I forgot what they are, but I like those shoes. These two shoes I like, or all three of these shoes, I like all the color of these. Anyways, now finally onto this. I think I've went through everything. Oh yeah, and this right here. This is what I've been using to like set up the camera, but it has not been working very well. So I want to try to like fix it. It's very like, it's a weird, I threw this kind of together with like foil and duct tape. but that's just the tripod I've been holding the camera up with. So I'm probably gonna want to get better at like my filming skills and like equipment wise with like camera and filming, just for documenting this kind of thing. Then to go through all of this, also the reason why I have water there is because I was filling up that. But so the first thing is I want to go over, this is all my money stuff. Here's the card. Then I have this right here. I have 3 $10 Amazon gift cards, a Target gift card, and then like a Visa thing, which I don't know how much money is left on this thing right here. But I haven't not used the $20 Target thing yet, or the 3 Amazon, so that's $50 right there pretty much. Also, there's this, which this is just a bunch of random, like, I have 2 Smoothie King, Sonic, I don't even know what this place is, Funky Monkey, Chick-fil-A, more Chick-fil-A, and then I think that's Main Event. But I've been collecting like just random cards. Like I haven't really been collecting them. I just haven't been using them, and I need to start using them. But then here's all of my cash right here. So I need to count this. I'm gonna make a short of me like counting all my money and showing all the money that I have. Then in here I have $500 because, well, here, let me just, because of this thing. So I did this before, and the reason why I'm doing this is so I write down on the side the date of every time I add the money to it, and then I keep adding. So like my goal is like 500 for these, is to fill this up with $500, and then I can open it up. It's super glued the lid on, so I can add money, and then it helps me just save the money in here. And then once I get $500, I'll put them in like a little capsule. That's why I have this capsule right here. And then I have my coins. Then I have my 2 things of quarters, which each of these is $20 of quarters. $20, $20, so that's $40 of quarters. That's kind of all my money stuff. Also, this book right here is for, I think I've said it in the past, but it's for keeping track of it's empty right now, keeping track of the like money I earn or spend or like save. So it's just a money keeping track of journal. So journal for keeping track of money. Then over here, this section, these are like kind of just, I don't know, these are the only like kind of knickknacks I have, I guess. But I have this thing just because it's just a nice paperweight. I have this shell, somebody gave that to me, and then I have a $2 bill and then a $1 coin, so there's $3 right there. But then over here I have, these are all my pens. This one's kind of being, I don't know, rough to work with right now. This is like a special pen, so like if I take off the lid, I'll show. It's like, if this will focus. But anyways, it's like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a fountain pen, I think. Yeah, no, that's what it's called actually. I was getting it mixed up with a calligraphy pen, but they're kind of similar. Then I have a pocket knife. Here's my fitness watch thing. Here's the charger for it. Here's my watch, just for my Casio watch. I think that's what the brand is. But it's for like just, this one's just for whenever I'm running or something, or actually no, this one's for the running. This one's for like if I'm out and I want to watch to tell time. This one's just waterproof and stuff. This one's like a fancier watch if I'm like, I don't know, dressing up. I don't know. These are just my watches, okay? Then I have this. I don't know why I bought this. I bought this a while ago, and I kept it because I like it.
but it's the world's smallest phone. So if you ever want to know what the world's smallest phone is, this is it right here, the Zenko Tiny T1. It is micro. Let me just show you how big this thing is, how small this thing is. Look right there. That is, it's as big as it's as small as my thumb. And it's tiny. I never got to use it because I need like a special SIMS card for it or something, like another one, because mine's like set up right now with something. I don't know. But I never got to use it, and I wanted to call somebody with it. I think I've only texted people with this phone before. And then here's my charger for my phone. Here's my charger for my ear pods, because it uses the older charger. Then here's the wall plug for both of those. Here's my blue light glasses, so like if I'm using the laptop at night and I don't want to hurt my eyes, which I usually am not just going to use it at night. It's for using my laptop in general, to be honest, because I just don't want to hurt my eyes with blue light. I guess blue light hurts your eyes. I don't know. Then here's a timer. So this is for like Pomodoro. So like I can set it for like 5 minutes, work for 5 minutes, then go off. And then I set it for like a certain amount of time, and then I like take a break for a certain amount of time, and then I set it for a certain amount of time, and I work for a certain amount of time. I can't exactly remember how it works. I'm gonna go back to researching the Pomodoro technique, whatever it's called. But that's what I got this for, and also just so I can kind of keep track of like my meditation as well, and kind of time that. Then I've already covered that. Here is all my art supplies. So I had a ton of art supplies, and I had a lot of pictures that I drew. But I just got rid of like literally all that stuff. And I just have this. Well, I didn't get rid of my pictures I drew. I just put them away in like kind of just old storage stuff. But I got rid of all my art supplies. But here's all I have left. I have a watercoloring thing, a watercolor paintbrush, or just a paintbrush for anything really. 2 of these things for like, I don't know what they're really called, but they're for like smudging the graphite from the lead, or the pencil lead stuff, so it like kind of blends and makes a smooth effect. And here are my 2 different pencils. I can't remember which one is which, but one of them's like a harder one, one of them's a harder one, and one of them is a softer one. So like the harder one shows up with a lot lighter of a color, and then the softer one will rub off more, so it makes it like a darker effect. Then here are my different erasers. These are amazing right here. The tiny ones are like really hard, so I can like sharply erase stuff, and then the other one's more soft, so I can kind of just erase stuff. I think they go to like some sort of eraser pencil, but I just have them like this and they work pretty well. Then here are my 2 notebooks. I have not used them yet. This one's like a dotted one, and I love this book. There's a leather case that goes with it that I want to get it, but I don't know, I just like the way this looks. Then here's this one, and this one does not have any lines or dots. It's just blank, it's just white. But it has like a cork kind of cover thing. Then over here are my 2 different notebooks. This one's the one that I was doing the journaling in, and then this one right here is one that I'm gonna use for like a calendar, even though it's not, or it's towards the end of 2025. It's hard to show that. Hold on. It says 2025 right there, but it shows it's for 2025 and 2026. So it's still pretty useful because it's still 2025 and it's about to be 2026. So I have plenty of use for this right here, and I'm gonna use it to plan out different things. Then here are my books. Here's my book collection. I want to grow this eventually, and I want to start reading books a lot more. But I have this one. I forgot what this one is called. Hold on. Meditations. Something. Wait. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. It's like someone's. It's like some Roman person's diary, I think. Then I have the Constitution, just because I'm probably not going to read that too much, just I like to have it because I like to read different parts of it. I have On Tyranny, and then The Art of War. I've been reading The Art of War for a bit. I have not read any of the On Tier or anything. I've been barely reading stuff though, so I want to start doing that more, like I said. Anyways, moving over to here, I think I've covered pretty much all of this stuff. Kind of. Okay, I think I already mentioned this one. This one goes to the cork board. These two things, it's like to hold it up. I need like 2 nails to nail it in, but I'm not gonna nail them in here. I'm gonna wait because we're actually about to move to a new house. So I'm gonna get a new room. That's why I also did all this. It's also because we're gonna move into a house and I just wanted to sort through all my stuff. This is like a little brush for the 2 razors. I have 2 different types of razors. There's the cord. This plugs into this, so it charges that, or it just directly plugs into that. Here's the wall plug for it. Here is like a thing just in case I cut myself with the razor, just because I don't know. And then here are the 2 different heads for this one. This for like after shaving stuff. I think that's what I've been using it for. So, let's see, I've covered. Okay, then here's this. This is I think it's called a derma roller thing or something like that. But this thing, I want to start using this to like help like make my hair more like thick and stuff. And then this as well. I roll with this thing, roll it, and it has like tiny little spikes, so it punctures like my skin, and then it makes like it to where it stimulates the growth of hair. And then I put this stuff on it, and then this stuff helps like the hair grow in. Then right here is the face stuff I've been using. So this is almost empty, but this is like the face wash I've been using with this. So I've been using both of these for washing my face. Here's the face wash scrub thing, toner, moisturizer stuff. Then this is for like when my face gets like red and irritated, because my face is I have like kind of sensitive skin on my face. Here are the different, I don't know why I have both, 2 different sizes, but these are for like putting the toner on all of my face. Then and these are for grip strength things. I want to try to work on my grip strength because when I'm at the gym, which I have not been to the gym in a long time, and I said I was going to start going to the gym. I have not even done that yet, but I want to start. I'm going to, like, I don't want to say tomorrow, but I want to start like working on everything tomorrow. Like tomorrow I'm going to hit the ground running. Like I said, I was going to lock in, which I have been locked in, but I've been locked in by basically going through all this stuff. But tomorrow I'm like really locking in. Like I'm locking in, and I'm gonna do so much stuff. Okay, I don't even know, but I'm gonna work on like all different parts of like the goal and stuff. But here for grip strength, like I said, whenever I go to the gym, and I'm trying to like lift like heavier weights that I know my arm muscles can lift. I don't know how to describe this. Like my chest muscles can lift it, but the problem is my wrists give out before my other muscles. So if I train my wrists to be really strong, then I can work out those other muscles and not have to worry, because my wrist will already be strong enough to hold on and keep doing that for a while. Then moving on over to here, here's all my teeth stuff. So floss, toothpaste, this is teeth whitener stuff, toothbrush, of course. Here's some like lip stuff. It's like beef, I don't know what the heck it was called. It's like beef aloe, I don't know what that was. But this stuff works really well. It doesn't moisturize my lips, but it keeps them from losing their moisture. Here's a jazzercise thing, because I want to work out my jaw muscle, get a sharper jaw, because, you know. Also, here it goes with kind of the teeth stuff is a tongue scraper. I want to get a metal one of these, but for now, I've just been using like plastic ones. But once I get a metal one, I can keep using that one and like washing that one. Okay, so here's my hair stuff. Because I have like a curly hair, I do like these different curl creams. 2 of them are creams, and then I think one of them is a gel. This is the gel. These are 2 different creams. And then here's a comb. Hair oil. I haven't been using this much. I used it up like a while ago, but lately I have not been using this much, and I want to start using this again. This helps with my hair not drying out and everything. Then here is sea salt spray. This is like a dry shampoo, but that really helps with like texturing my hair. Moving over to this section, this is my 2 different deodorants. I had a bunch of different other ones, but I ended up getting rid of a lot of them, and I just have these 2 left. But this is peach deodorant, I think. Yeah, sweet peach and nectar. I don't know. I just like that one. And then this one is the one I've been using. I usually only use the spray ones because these ones don't last, but these ones do. Then here are stuff for like my nails, which as you can tell, I need to work on that. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna like trim my nails and clean all my nails up and stuff. Nail files, nail clippers. This is a brush that I've been using it's a toothbrush, but I've been using it for under my nails because when I use one of those nail scrubbers, it like cuts underneath my nails and like I don't know, it kind of tears up my nails. So I've been using this because it's a lot softer and it works a lot better. Then here's my vitamin E oil to help with like moisture on my nails. Here's Vaseline for anything I need Vaseline for. Neosporin for anything I need Neosporin for. Tweezers. I'll get to that in a second. Hand sanitizer. I think that's what this is. Yeah, hand sanitizer. It's lavender hand sanitizer. I don't know why I have it. Just like if I ever need my hands I need to spray my hands with hand sanitizer, I just have that. Then right here, it's not all green tea, but it's a bunch of different things in here, which I have nose, oh my gosh, bro, I can't talk. Breathe Right nose tape strip things. So like I put them on my nose, and I want to start doing this every night now, just to improve my like breathing quality. Oh my gosh, I can't put that back in there. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Okay, but these are like nose strips, and they help like with breathing a lot. And then in here I have green tea thing, which I take these and I get them wet, and then I put them in the freezer and like I kind of cool them down, and then I put them underneath my eyes, and it gets rid of like the eye bags. This is like the vitamin mixture that I've been drinking in the morning. Then in here is these, which they're like bedtime things for kids, but they have a ton of magnesium in them. So I've been taking them like not just at nighttime, but like in the middle of the day whenever I need or like not in the middle of the day, but I take them in the morning with the other drink stuff so I can get magnesium, because I want to start taking a lot of magnesium because I heard that's like good for you. But here's like literally all this stuff. I think I covered literally all this stuff. These boxes cover these, shoes cover these, this thing covered this. This is what I put, I think I already mentioned, but this is what I put all like this stuff in, which I'm gonna put all of this stuff away. So like the next video I'd probably do, it's not gonna all be out like this. I tucked over this stuff, this stuff, this stuff. Oh, and then a couple things I forgot to mention. This table right here, I'm temporarily borrowing this. Once we move, I'm not keeping it. It's not my desk. I've just been borrowing it for a while. This is my desk. That's my piano. This sofa was given to me. It's like a weird chunk of a sofa. I'm keeping basically everything in here except for the bed because I'm gonna start sleeping on the ground. And the desk. And also, I do have all my clothes. So, like, I have all this stuff and I have my clothes. So, yeah. That's also a part of my stuff that I own. I'm gonna go through my clothes. I just haven't done that yet. I'm gonna wait more towards when we're starting to move into the new house to start sorting through all my clothes. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some rest, but as soon as I wake up in the morning, tomorrow I'm gonna get back and do the entire schedule tomorrow. Start working on the schedule. Now that I don't have to worry about this stuff, I can just fully lock in on that schedule, and then also just some other stuff that I also am going to do.